Yeah, this is a receipt for it. Maybe when he feels better, you can give it to him, and maybe I'll get reimbursed, I don't know. They should buy all their equipment here, so they have it all. Just in case, if I'm not here, somebody's gonna have to else.
Is this a copy?
Huh?
Is this a copy?
Yeah, that's a copy.
Yeah, and maybe what I'll do is, see if he can do like a regular, you know, we have $200 or $250 a month that we can pour into either
Just streaming
buying
stuff,
this
yeah.
equipment for you or
Yeah,
or
this,
from you. Or
the cool thing about the boom is it comes built in with this wire. You see how it's inside the,
Mhm.
it's built in, so it's kinda cool, you know? It makes it look neat, rather than a messy wire going everywhere. It looks real nice and neat. And then I didn't wanna put it on the table, cause you move the table a lot when you're doing your show. Yeah, you hit it like that, and it picks up that, you know? So I wasn't gonna mount it to the table because it shakes and everything, you know, so.
Maybe I just need to get a handle on not being so.
No, they wanna hear that, that's good. No, don't stop doing that. They wanna hear you hit the table and show your emotions like that. They like that.
Did you go to that vaccination thing yesterday?
I didn't. I was out of
Oh,
time. I'm out of time.
I guess it was a zoo.
Huh?
I guess it was a zoo.
I heard this, line all the way out to the street, I heard.
Yeah. Out to the street and down to the parkway.
Crazy. Wow.
I guess
Well,
the people
everybody
that,
wants to be protected, I guess. I don't know.
the people that want their vaccines, they want it now.
They want it right now, huh? Good morning, guys.
Clear up some of the confusion this morning. People are confused.
What are they confused about?
Well, when the county first put out the, here's what 1A is, here's what 1B is, they said it was gonna be 65 and over.
Oh, really?
And, but they changed it to say, all right, the first phase are gonna be 75 and over. Well, people only hear 65 and over, and so they wanna go get theirs, and well, there's a limited amount, so they're limiting it to 75 and over, and
Oh, boy.
it's just causing.
So they were like changing the rules as it went, kinda.
Well, a little bit. It's really kind of refining it. Yeah, it's going to be 65 and over, but let's start, because we only have this many vaccines. Let's start with 75 and over, which is the even more, I guess, susceptible people.
Right.
We'll clear that up.
Get that all cleared up.
Yeah.
T-34, I'm at the airport.
He doesn't sound like he's happy either.
I'm at the airport.
Yeah. They hate going to the airport because it's their duty to. It's actually, most of them are overtime when they go there.
They're just swinging through, though, right? They're not.
They just hang out and make sure nobody does anything crazy at the airport, that's all. That's all they do.
Monday.
Our song ready?
Wiki wiki.
See, I've been in this format now, so we want. Did you know when you got interrupted? He goes, "I'm gonna find you a song." Did you hear that? When you got interrupted in the last show, and you were like, "And we'll hope to see you Monday," and right then when that commercial came on, he goes, "I'm gonna find you a song." I don't know if you heard that, but I laughed so hard. I go, "Oh my god!" I didn't even know he said that because I thought it was just an interruption of noise. I didn't realize he goes, "I'm gonna find you a song." And you were talking about me being the DJ and everything, so it kind of went with it. I was like, I wonder if people thought I did that on purpose, you know?
That is funny.
Because the way that voice comes in and says that, it sounded kind of evil too. Because it's
I
like,
did.
it's like, "I'm gonna find you a song," and I was like, "Oh my god, what was that?" I'm like trying to shut stuff off.
Yeah, because it came out with a
The
commercial.
commercial came on because that's, when you watch a YouTube video now, they put 15 seconds or whatever of a commercial on. And I was like, it reloaded, oh no. And so now it's on a file format, it won't happen again. But yeah, those are little things that happen during our getting used to the show. You gotta get a box under that too. That thing should not be under, up off the ground like that. I bet you they have a little box somewhere. Nobody looks at phone books no more, right?
No. What's a phone book?
There. That'll keep it from unplugging.
Pulling out.
Yeah. You gonna go over Sunday's paper, or do you not do Sundays?
I don't, if there's stories out on Sundays that I think need to be stressed, like
I think
this
you
one.
should do a recap of Sunday and today when you do Mondays, because we do have a Sunday paper that people would probably like to know a little bit about, maybe.
Yeah, I kinda do pull the top stories from Sunday and,
We have a pretty good crash. That Sunday crash was pretty good. I just threw it away.
oh, I saw that with the 2 kids.
Yeah, 2 kids and 2 infants. See that? I think it'd be kinda cool to do a recap of Sunday real quick, and now we'll get done, we'll go going with what's going on Monday. I don't know. I don't think it would hurt.
I think I pulled the top stories from it.
Yeah, top stories, like our top stories on our front page of Sunday paper. If you check it out, we got
That's
the last
top
minute
story
offer.
Is yeah, I've got that, that's the first story.
Well, that's kinda cool because you can show it too. You know, if you see our Sunday paper, you can see that we had, you know, this article in there, and let me tell you a little about what was going on there, or what you know anyway. Cause people are wondering what was going on
I
there,
don't
you know,
understand this story.
they were wondering.
3255, good morning, available.
Shift change, everybody's on now. We got some snowstorms hitting back east, huh? That's a lot of snow. You missed that, John?
I miss it to a point. It really looks pretty right after it
It
snows.
looks pretty, but it's cold.
But then you got, even the cold's not so bad. It's the going out and shoveling it.
Right, yeah, the working around, trying to get out of your door and garage and get the car out and everything you have to do.
Driving in it, and then it throws that slush and salt and everything up on your car.
Oh,
That
yeah,
sucks.
ruined your car.
The worst part is going out and shoveling out your driveway, going inside to finish getting ready for work, and you come out and the
And you
snowplow.
gotta do it again?
The snowplow came by and plowed your driveway shut.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah,
You're like, you
Sucks.
gotta get the shovel out again.
yeah. No, you know what you do by then? Is you go, all right. You look at it and you
How
assess
big is it? Can I mow it?
Can I just plow right through it? I think I can do this.
That's what I do. I just plow right through it. Depends what kind of car you have too. You don't wanna
Typically
ruin your
that
car.
works, yeah.
You gotta have a truck with a push bar or something.
Tell you, one of the greatest day of my life was when I got a snowblower.
Oh, yeah?
No more shoveling, just cruising around with that snowblower.
What does it do? Like pick the snow into it and
Yeah, it kind of flings it in, and then it
Shoots
it's
it
got
out?
A little, yeah, and you can adjust where you want that thing to go.
that made life a lot easier, huh?
And I lived on a corner, so I had like all my sidewalk in front, and then all the sidewalk in back, down the side, and then the driveway.
Huh.
So yeah, that thing would make quick work of that.
That must have been nice.
It was sad the day that I had to. Of course, I sold it and moved out of the state. So
Yeah, you weren't
wasn't
you
that
weren't
sad.
sad about that. I don't think so anyway. You're like, yeah, that wasn't the sad part. That wasn't the sad part. Nobody's awake this Monday, huh? I know, it's hard to wake up this early. I get you guys. We'll see you guys probably tomorrow. You'll wake up and watch the show. It's after the weekend. It's hard.
Hard to get going.
Hard to
Always
get
for
going
me.
Monday morning, man.
I
You
got up
guys, I
late.
get it.
I couldn't even have breakfast this morning. I got up late.
I had a little couple bites. I didn't even finish it. Just gotta make sure you have something in your tummy, or you get that noise going, like hungry noise.
You gotta kickstart the machine.
Yeah. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. 2 minutes. Actually, that computer says 7:25. Mine says 7:27.
Mine says 7:24.
We're way off on time. We'll go on the clock on the computer.
All right, I'm gonna go grab
You got 5 minutes. A little less, probably 4 minutes.
my. All right.
4 minutes and we're going live, guys. Going live. Get over there to that Mojave Daily News channel and watch the show. How many times do I gotta tell you? You guys. Get this show on the road. The Daily Dose for 1/18/2021. Yeah. Let me check into the Mojave Daily News. There we go. Good morning, Kathy. How are you this morning? We're still waking up over here, but John's got his coffee. He's trying to wake up. He has to wake up. He goes live in 2 minutes. He doesn't have a choice.
Could go live with me sleeping.
Yeah, you come on camera, you're like this. Well, guys, the show's been canceled.
Yeah.
You can't get him up.
Nothing going on today.
Yeah, just stay in bed. Everybody stay in bed. Yeah, we're doing good. She's laughing. Thank you, Captain. Yeah, we're good. We're ready to rock. We're always ready to rock and
I'm not
roll.
doing good.
Well, I'm speaking for myself. I'm doing good. I don't know about John. I thought he'd be doing good today. His football team won. Like, he should be in the best mood ever.
I'm in good mood. My razor, I'm out of razor blades, and so I'm using an old one, and it's.
Ugh.
I know.
Well, at least you didn't cut yourself. You don't have any
Struggle.
cuts. So that's a good thing.
I had a very weird dream where I was
Sleeping last night?
a police officer, and I ended up shooting somebody.
Woo-wee.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't become a cop. I don't want to go through that.
He was coming after us with a crowbar, so
Oh, well, he deserved it then.
he did deserve it.
Don't mess around with
I'm
John.
pretty sure it was Keanu Reeves. Yeah, it's really weird.
that weird. That got real weird.
I gotta stop eating tacos before I go to bed.
Something's really going on here. Oh, boy.
You close?
Talk.
Check, 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 check.
Okay. 2 minute warning. Beep, beep, beep. He goes, oh wow, yeah, he had it coming.
Did.
He did. He knows.
He was warned.
It's not his first rodeo. You guys, you got a channel on over there? Make sure you watch the show. Do. All right, let's get this YouTube going. Okay. Get ready.
Good morning, everybody. John Pinecker with the Mojave Valley Daily News.
Start over.
Good morning, everyone. John Pinecker with the Mojave Valley Daily News, and this is your daily dose for Monday, January 18th. Hope everyone had a great weekend. The daily dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center at Fort Mojave, Arizona. Don't wait weeks for an appointment at a local hospital. Tri-State Radiology Center offers you same-day or next-day appointments. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. and accept most all insurances. So for all your radiology needs, call Tri-State Radiology Center, where your image means the world to us. All right, busy weekend. Let's see what we have going on. Our top story is, it was in yesterday's paper, but we're gonna reiterate it a little bit here because there's some explaining to do. Last minute offer for vaccinations popular. You see the top story there. Embry, the Embry Women's Health Organization brought you all that have been doing the testing down at MCC. They sent out a text message at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning saying that they had 300 doses of the vaccine for those that are eligible. By 9:30 there was a line. By 10:30 the parking lot was full and they were administering them. Obviously they administered all 300, but it left kind of a traffic jam out on Highway 95. I guess the line went all the way down to the, almost all the way down to the Parkway, the light there. We need to clear up a few things on this, and we've been getting a lot of questions about it. So there's 1A and 1B. And when the county first sent it out, and the county's the one that administers how the vaccines roll out, when they first sent it out, they had 1B listed, all the people that were in that, including frontline workers, the hospital staff, all those things. 1B was a whole other list of people: education, childcare workers, essential services, those kinds of things, but also anybody 65 and over. They amended that last week to say, because of the limited amount of doses that we have coming into the county, we're only gonna do 75 and over for right now. 65 and over are still part of 1B, but it's the next phase of 1B. So as of right now, they're still only doing 75 and over, as well as anybody that was in group 1A. So I know there's been a lot of confusion about that. That's the way it is. So right now, there's 6 providers in the area, not including the Embry people. There's 6 providers in the area. 4 of them right now, or 2 of them right now, are unable to give any more vaccines. 4 of them are. So D-Flat Pharmacy down in at the Colorado Place, you can call them at 408-892-7695. They had talked about they had run out of doses. I know that they got some more coming in for this coming weekend. I think she said 500 that she was planning on doing Sunday, so give them a call. They're again, D-Flat Pharmacy, they're over here in Colorado Place. Desert Palms Medical Associates, that's in the Palo Verde Meadows Professional Complex. You can call them at 888-763-2001. Safeway Pharmacy down in Fort Mojave, Arizona. You have to do an online appointment for them. That's on our website. You can go there and find it. Just look for this story, 300 vaccinations at Spur of the Moment Clinic. You can go there, and that has the link for Safeway. You can call them for questions, but not to set up an appointment. You can call them at 928-704-4443. And the other one is Valley View Medical Center. You can call them at 928-788-7045. Remember, you're gonna have to prove that you're part of that group, so you'll need your ID and all that. Bullhead City Urgent Care is sold out, so they're suspending vaccinations right now. And the Western Arizona Regional Medical Center, they kind of changed what they're gonna be doing. They're only doing credentialed medical staff and emergency medical service, fire department, and law enforcement personnel. So that's it. They also warned us about a scam going around. So remember, nobody's gonna call you and ask for your information, your social security number, none of that stuff. Anybody does, that's a scam. The Mojave County Public Health Department is not administering any vaccinations. That is out to all the Safeways and the D-flats and all that. So that's who you're dealing with on that. All right, hopefully that clears things up. If you have any questions about it, post them in here, and when we get to the end of the broadcast here, we'll try and answer those. We had a crash on Highway 95. Jeff was out there, took some pictures of it. What happened there was Bullhead City Police and Fire units responded Saturday morning to a two-vehicle accident at the intersection of 3rd Street and Highway 95. A witness said that 2 children in the silver SUV were in car seats, and both, along with their mother, were taken to a local hospital. The father was unhurt. A female driving the other vehicle was taken to a hospital for treatment of unknown injuries and a blood draw for possible DUI. So it kind of closed down traffic for a little bit there, but hopefully everybody is okay. Tomorrow night, there is a Bullhead City Council meeting. You see right there, Bullhead City Council members to choose legislation to advocate for this year. At the beginning of every year, the City Council, like the Chamber and other organizations, go through their legislative agenda, figure out what they're gonna advocate for this year. So while it may not seem like it has a huge impact in our area, having the Bullhead City Council and the mayor and our citizens and businesses and everything advocated is kind of a strong thing. It's something that we can do here to help advance what we think is right around the state. So some of the things you're gonna be looking at is the State Lake Improvement Fund. It's House Bill 2077, provide $5 million to the Arizona State Parks Board for operating costs. It's something that was put forth by Leo Biasucci. He's one of our local reps, and he's out of Havasu, but he covers our whole area here. Another thing is the short-term rental housing fixes. This is kind of a contentious one. What the idea behind this is it's short-term vacation rentals. How those are it's kind of that, what is it, B2B or whatever it is, the Airbnb, kind of regulates how those people are doing their business. They signed a bill a couple years ago, Governor Ducey did, State Bill 1350, which kind of regulates how they were run. In the meantime, what's happened is, in some areas, is that the neighbors of these houses are upset with the constant changing of new people coming in and them not being residents, so they kind of, throw the parties and make noise and all that. So the goal of this is to restore the ability of local governments to restrict vacation rentals. So at a time when we're talking about your rights and pro-business and all this other stuff, this one here is kind of limiting your rights if you're a Airbnb guy or a short-term vacation rental person. So we'll see. Another one is the Highway 95 repaging project. Leo Biasucci again is also sponsoring this. This is House Bill 2071, would appropriate $22 million from the state's general fund to do repave Highway 95 from the Bullhead Parkway intersection all the way down to Courtright Road in Mojave Valley. So that's pretty nice. And the last thing is sex offenders. Mayor Brady added this to the agenda. He would like to advocate for a bill prohibiting registered sex offenders from operating taxis or pay-per-ride services, so the Ubers and the Lyfts and that of the world. There has been problems with sex offenders registering as an Uber driver, and then things go horribly wrong. So he's advocating for prohibiting that. That sounds like a good idea. Other things you're going to hear at the city council meeting: reports from City Manager Toby Cotter about COVID-19 and the vaccinations. The EPCOR condemnation, where we're at with that, that's getting ready to start here pretty quick. And the second Laughlin Bullhead City Bridge over the Colorado River. They're also going to be appointing 2 residents to the Bullhead Area Transit System Commission. We got a nice big story on Dot Foods, and this is not going to surprise anybody that lives in this community, because we all know how Dot Foods donates a lot back to our community. Turns out that Dot Foods has been partnering with FEMA and a couple other people, the Uber Freight, FEMA and Dot Foods and Uber Freight have kind of had this partnership here for food distribution. Since mid-March, Dot themselves have donated more than $10 million worth of food. They've also transported more than 6 million pounds of food. A lot of it was done here. One of the things that we know that they did back when things were really going crazy back in April and May is that they used 2 refrigerator trucks to help distribute 11,000 cases of yogurt. It's a lot of yogurt, huh, Jeff?
That is.
11,000 cases of yogurt.
I don't think I could eat that much in a year.
I think you could do it. You just gotta put your mind to it.
You could.
Yeah, I like yogurt. So this was an initiative conducted by the Food for Families and the City of Bullhead City. They've taken a step further, and this is Dot Foods nationwide. They worked with Catholic Charities, the West Virginia Voluntary Organizations Active in Disaster, the Food Depot of Santa Fe, Convoy of Hope in Springfield, Missouri, the Southern Baptist Disaster Relief in Chicago, and the Adventist Community Services of New York and North Carolina. It's really just pointing out that Dot Foods has done a lot nationwide to help feed the hungry. So congratulations to Dot Foods. Rocky Becerra over there is a big proponent of our community and anything he can do. So way to go, guys. Sports. Let's start with my Green Bay Packers.
Oh gosh.
Saturday morning, or Saturday early afternoon, I guess I should say. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, and they scored 32 points on the #1 defense, the Los Angeles Rams. I was watching that with my boss, who is a Rams fan, so this may be my last broadcast. I don't know, we'll see. But the Packers won 32-18. They move on to the conference championship. In the afternoon, the Buffalo Bills wasn't a real interesting game. It was the Ravens only came up with 3 points, but the Buffalo Bills, the #2 seed over in the AFC, beat the Ravens 17-3, so they will move on. On Sunday, yesterday, the first game was the Chiefs. The Chiefs beat Cleveland 22-17.
Without Mahomes.
Well, he was there for the first part of it, and then he got knocked out of the game.
He did.
And 35-year-old Chad Henne
Out of nowhere.
came out of nowhere. He had 2 fantastic plays right down towards the end of the game, but he was able to help them hold on, and the Chiefs knocked out the Browns 22-17. And then last night, the 2 octogenarian quarterbacks.
Are you telling me they're old?
They're they're up there, yeah. Drew Brees and Tom Brady played last night. That was the Buccaneers versus the Saints.
Good game too.
It was a good game. The Buccaneers won 30-20. So Tampa Bay will travel to Green Bay next week, and the
Brady versus Rodgers, huh?
yeah, that'll be a good one to see. Packers and Buccaneers played earlier this year, and the Buccaneers took it to them. So we'll see what happens there. Packers are a little bit different team. And then the other game will be Buffalo Bills traveling down, I guess, down to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. So winners of those two games go on to the Super Bowl. So we'll
Here
see.
we go.
Go Pack, go. All right, everyone, that's it for today. I hope everyone has a great Monday. Remember, this is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide open MRI and offer digital x-rays if your report is ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Remember, the Daily Dose, Valley Voices, our Athlete of the Week, our Athlete of the Month, and our Educator of the Month are all available on our YouTube channel. We also put them up on our Facebook page, on our website, and Instagram, Twitter, everything. So please check them out. They're also available to stream on the Anchor app, on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
So many.
We have a whole list of them in there, so go ahead and click on those and check it out. Do you have any questions we need to answer, Jeff?
No, everybody seemed pretty happy in the
Everyone's
chat this
good?
morning. Yep, good, great morning.
Good. If you do have any questions, just send them in to us and we'll try and answer them tomorrow. So, all right, everyone, have a great Monday. I hope to see you here tomorrow. Thank you, Jeff.
See you tomorrow. The music didn't come on. I don't know why. It's okay though. We had the beginning. I don't know why it didn't play. It's right here, look. It should have played. Typical. It played one time. So now I know you have to reload it after it's in there. These are the little things I'm talking about, and
Yeah.
you'll learn as we go.
That's weird.
It sucks. I wanted that music on the outro. Oh well.
That's right.
The beginning was good though. That's the important part. Everyone watches our beginning anyway. Alright, let's check it out. The best thing to do is have like an MP3 player or something over here that's hooked into the mixer that you can use it right here. In other words, you don't have to deal with the computer to do it.
Yeah.
You go through the mixer, and that way you can't mess up. You see what I mean? So I'm gonna see if we can get like an iPod or something and load that on that. And then I can just play it from right here.
But then it's gotta have.
When it's time to play, just hit it, boom, and turn the music up. And then when it's done, I can bring the music down
Then you've gotta have
on this rather than.
RCA output off of it, right?
Oh yeah, it's got all that. It's got everything.
Oh, it's got the.
Oh yeah, you can put anything into that mixer, yeah.
I didn't see those.
It's got inputs, it's got line inputs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why you have to have a mixer. But, let's see here. A lot of people watch today. Oh yeah, that's why you have to have a mixer. But, let's see here.
Is it still broadcasting?
No, that was bleeding through. What happened was when you went to start, the mic wasn't on because I had turned it off. And then when you went to talk, I didn't hear you. I'm like, oh my god! I go start over. What?
Good morning, everyone. John
Hey,
Finer
God
from
bless
Valley
you.
Daily News, and this is your daily dose for Monday, January 18th.
What is it doing?
Great weekend. The daily
Oh, I'm watching on 2 channels. Oh, where's that coming from? It's this way. Okay. Where's that coming from? Okay. It was feeding back because my channel wasn't turned off. That's why. Alright, let's see how that turned out now. Phew. Thank God that's on. These computers, when they turn off during the night and upload and do stuff, and I come in here, everything's changed. I have to go down and redo all the settings. It's crazy.
Can we set them so they don't update?
It updates the computer, but the thing is everything that it updates, it sets back to default. When it does updates, it'll put your computer back to default. Well, I don't need default because I just did all these setting changes just for my coder. So I have to go back in and change everything again. See how you didn't hear you at first?
Good morning, everyone.
See?
John Panic with the Mojave Valley Daily News, and this is your daily dose for Monday, January 18th. Hope
You
everyone
did
had
that
a
for
great weekend.
the death.
The
in the
daily
beginning.
dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center in Fort Mojave, Arizona. Don't wait weeks for an appointment at a local hospital. Tri-State Radiology Center offers you same-day or next-day appointments. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. and accept most all insurance.
545 live
All your
views.
radiology
So then we're
needs,
doing
call
averages
Tri-State
about
Radiology
600
Center,
views a
where
live
your
every
image
morning.
means the
pretty
world
good,
to
yeah.
us.
We didn't
Alright.
do that when you dropped the
Busy
videos. It
weekend.
didn't get
Let's,
600
see
right
what we
away.
have going on. Our top story is it was in yesterday's paper.
Just want to see how
Channel.
abrupt that ending was.
Tomorrow. Thank you, Jeff. See you tomorrow.
No music. Oh well. It's not that bad just like that either. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it went out kind of nice actually. Silent and peaceful.
Yeah, as long as it's not doing the, catching us talking.
Right, like the repeat, yeah.
In fact, when Saul would edit it, a lot of times he just cut it too short.
Oh, I know.
It'd be like, all right, everyone have a good.
And it was
Gone.
gone. I know. I'm like, yeah, you should have let that roll a little. That's how it is though. I mean, when you're editing, it's touchy because every little slide on that slider makes a big difference. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it behind the scenes. We're out of here. I'll see you guys later.